$62,000. That's millions. Woo.
Can Scooby-Doo mask off of these villains here.
Gotcha.
This post
We
kinda
gotcha.
lays it out.
Leg it straight to the bender.
What it do, Ski family? If you've been here before, I love you. If you're new here, we're family now. And you're stuck with me. Let's get right on into it, man. Today we're going to be reacting to they stole from a cancer patient and got identified. You scum. Happy they found out who did it, boy, because they going to get what they deserve. But if it wasn't today, it would have been in the afterlife, man. But hey, now they get to pay both ways. Let's get right on into it. A video by Penguin Zero, the absolute GOAT himself, man. Been doing it way too long. Since I was in elementary, boy. Jeez.
Occasionally there's moments where an entire community bands together to accomplish a single goal, collaboratively working towards something truly wholesome, positive, and special. And this just happened in the most unlikely space, crypto. Yesterday a story blew up about a man who has cancer who was streaming to raise money so he could...
Hey, shout out to my crypto bros. Don't let that man hate on you. Don't let that man hate on you, man. If you want to go all in, man, go all in. Buy them dips, man. I'm right there with you. We'll be on this roller coaster together, brothers.
Pay for his treatment to fight against it. And while streaming to raise money for his cancer treatment, someone convinced him to download a game called Block Blaster. And when he did, he lost all of the money in his wallet. Damn. It made like my nuts and drained it.
TMI.
Like that. Took away all the money he had raised for cancer
sad,
treatment.
Man.
Approximately $32,000 or so. It turns out the game was malware that was disguised as a game. It had a ton of fake reviews. It had like hundreds of fake positive reviews, so it looked legitimate. Plus, no one expects a Steam game to have this kind of...
Man, these scams getting worse and worse, man. Ugh, that's disgusting. And for you to go after somebody that's already on his last leg, you're disgusting, bro. Only God could judge, but boy, sheesh. You definitely gonna get what you deserve, man. I'm so happy they identified them boys.
A vulnerability in there where it could have some kind of malicious things go on in the background, but unfortunately that's exactly what happened here. It is 100%
Can't even
confirmed.
trust Steam.
I made a video going deeper in this topic here if you want to see like the entirety of what happened, and that brings us to the latest chapter in this story here. Overnight, the community tirelessly worked to find those responsible and also prove that it was the game, because this is pretty unheard of for the most part. It was like fucking Batman trying to...
That's a dub for the crypto community, man. It doesn't happen very often, but that's a dub for the crypto community. Hey, shouts out to y'all boys.
Squeeze out the Riddler here. And they did. They confirmed beyond a shadow of a doubt the game was responsible. They even identified apparently 907 victims. And not only did they prove that the game was causing all of these people to lose all of their crypto, they even unmasked some of the people responsible for it. Which means there could be real consequences for these fucking sick assholes here. Like, we even have snippets of conversations, like this one from David. The context here is these two are apparently involved in the theft with very little remorse. And David says, I will, sure. I didn't want to do that one, to be honest, but once I was done pin testing and sent it off, it was already done. And I figured he would make it back in a day. This is talking about Rostaland, the individual with stage 4 cancer.
What type of excuse is that? Oh, he'll make it back. Bro, he already made it. You took it. Give it back. That shit is ridiculous, bro. These people are criminals, bro. Criminals every sense of the word, man. Put them boys in jail. Life sentences.
Who was raising money to try and get treatment to survive that they stole all of the money from through this game, Block Blasters. He said, bro, it's fucking huge. Life is fucked up, I know. And that's apparently referring to his tumor. Rostaland has a sarcoma. And he has posted some pictures of it because obviously being a pump.fun streamer, there's a lot of distrust. So he has done everything he can to prove the legitimacy. And like I said in the last video, it seems like everything there he is being honest about. Like, he is telling the truth. He's not faking cancer, I don't believe. So this is him talking about it. He even says, dog, I will send it back, but he literally will make it back in a few hours. I checked how much he already made back. And then the other guy said he already made it back, to be honest. This is one of a few
Boy, that's some cope right there, boy. That is some cope right there. Sitting on a cancer patient's stolen bread, hoping that somebody else donates some more so you feel less bad. Boy, I hope that guilt just eats you up, man. Hey, man, that guilt should have got to you and you should have gave it back. But now, you're cooked. Now, you're going to jail. And you know what them boys do to them boys in jail. You better be... Hopefully, they some big-ass dudes, bro. Sheesh. Because if they not, sheesh. You did this to a cancer patient, bro. Boy, they finna put your ass under the bunk, bro. Yeah, finna be dog walk.
2 suspects. Now, Zach XBT actually reached out to me to give me even more information about this case because it is crazy. So, real quick before getting into like more of the suspects, I would like to show you the evidence they compiled about all of the malicious files in Block Blasters that was leading to all of these people losing their money just from downloading a fucking Steam game. So if you check the Steam charts, it only ever had like a peak player count of 8, but it had 6.4 thousand downloads. So Steam charts are good to get a metric of like how alive a game is, but it doesn't tell you the whole story of how many people have played the game. And of that 6.4 thousand, it seems 907 victims were identified, people that maybe lost a lot of their crypto because they downloaded this. That's a lot of people. I really would wonder how much money they stole just from having this game on Steam. And mind you, this is not like a chart topper. This wasn't like a top seller game or anything like that. This was a pretty underground game. Like, even the name is as fucking generic and lame as it gets. Block Blasters? So just call it the... But they even tried to, like, get it exposed to more people like that, so that way more people would download it, they could steal more people's wallets. It is a crazy scheme that still had 6.4 thousand downloads. Imagine this on a bigger scale if this becomes a more widespread problem. They got 907 people, and we know in one case they got $32,000 from just one of those victims.
Golly. That's a lot of freaking bread. He said 907 times 32,000. That's millions. Woo. Yeah, they could pay for some good lawyers, man. Boy, they gonna need it. Freaking a cancer patient. They're loca. This
is a frightening prospect for like the future of Steam games if this is something that people have now identified an exploit for that they can use. It makes it very scary. This is a really insightful thread that kind of goes over all of the main stuff. So there was a batch-based stealer with a fizz install backdoor, steal C binary, various VBS scripts and zip archives which had the password 121. Now, keep in mind, I am a fucking troglodyte when it comes to this kind of deep-level shit. I am a homunculus, so a lot of this falls on deaf ears for me, but it seems pretty irrefutable. Like, this evidence here seems pretty watertight. They also have the file paths, the files themselves. They literally have everything. It feels dead to rights. Like, this is a case closed. And if you want to see like a full breakdown of the files and how it works, their access title on Steam is an infected the previous cases here.
Bro,
so it seems like this isn't an isolated incident. This just happens to be probably the biggest one so far. And this one, they actually did apparently unmask some of the main suspects.
Let me see who did it.
They stole from a person with cancer.
Let me see who did it.
Get lower
Let me see.
They're going straight to hell. 100%. And people were so outraged that they all worked together so they could try and bring justice and try and help him get his money back. Which, as I reported in the last video, Rostaland did get reimbursed the money that was stolen from him, which I think is amazing. Someone named Alex Becker reached out and sent him the $32,000 back, which is great. It's really nice to see something positive happen in a community that's become synonymous with like dog shit and terrible things happening. But job's not finished here. We still haven't gotten the good ending here, the happily ever after. The people behind it aren't behind bars. They aren't sucking farts out of assholes or anything yet.
They will be soon.
But it looks like that might happen. It looks as though the people that have stolen from 907 victims, including someone with cancer, have been unmasked. Apparently,
let me see
in their Telegram, which Telegram might even be worse than Pump.Fun when it comes to like nefarious activities. I have never heard Telegram in a sentence that wasn't preceded by some of the most foul shit you've ever heard of. It feels like that platform is exclusively used by criminals. But real quick, here's a nice TLDR from VX Underground, who directly was involved in reporting on this, and it's been quite an adventure. So here's like a lore recap in case you got lost here. So Rostaland on the main suspects is one of them had joined a telegram that they were alerted to, and it turns out it was actually hard-coded with some signatures. They then had the names, and they were able to cross-reference that with things like Steam IDs, and they were pretty much able to pull the fucking Scooby-Doo mask off of these villains here.
Gotcha.
This post kind of lays it out step by step, since a lot of people were very curious.
Man,
so and they were able to just start connecting all of these dots and finding the main suspects. And the main one that's is this guy. Valentine.
This fucking
Valentine has gone dark.
Bro.
He is fucking
you better hide, boy.
Himself into the back rooms right now. He's deleted.
That's who did it. Really? Boy not gonna last 10 seconds in the cell with nobody, man. It could be the smallest, most small-time criminal, bro. That man could be in there for fraud, boy. He's still gonna dog that man, bro. That man got a hard life ahead of him, bro. He should have been encrypted on, I don't know, bro. He should have tried harder than that, boy, because you're done. Oh, your life is so over. Plus, you got that boy Penguin Zero. Penguin Zero reporting on this. Hey, this just goes to show you, man. Help cancer patients, bro. Don't steal from them. Come on, man. That I shouldn't even have to say that, bro. That's like good person 101. Basics. This is basics. Terrible people, man. Fucking, excuse my language. Terrible people.
Deleted all of his socials that I can find. Apparently, even his girlfriend has done the same. That I haven't confirmed myself. I
Break up with him.
To, like, any of her pages.
Break up with him. You don't want the beef.
Valentine
you don't want
likes
none of that
to think of himself as an influencer. So there are tons of posts with him flexing very expensive things,
influence these,
seemingly off the back of stealing so much money from so many victims through his malware block blasters on Steam. Now again, it's not like he did this alone. He wasn't the solo person responsible here, but he is one of a handful of suspects. He is kind of becoming the poster for it, though, the mascot, because he's such an insufferable douchebag, apparently. What a nice guy. When he's not stealing money from cancer patients, he loves hanging out with his girlfriend and doing cringe TikTok dances together. Look at how cool this guy is. This really was an extreme...
What in the hell is this, bro? You steal from a cancer patient and you buy a full fit of baby.
Is this nigga serious?
Boy, yeah, I can't wait to see that man go ahead and pay for all this stuff. That man's identity is stealing from cancer patients. That's what he will forever be known for. This is the guy that stole from cancer patients. On his deathbed. Had this man crying. I did see the video before he came out with the video. This man was crying, bro. Bawling out, yelling on stream, bro. Almost bring a tear to your eye. This man's over here smiling with his little... I'm not gonna talk about her, bro, like, but... deprived.
From cancer patients, he loves hanging out with his girlfriend and doing conduct here, all for the sake of bringing down these fucking vile worms responsible for stealing money from over 900 people, including, of course, Rostaland. That was really the spark that ignited this.
And you know he gonna get in that room and he gonna be like, it was Jim, Joe, Bob, and Gene, man. Every single one of them, man. He finna give them a list, so at least they gonna go in there together. At least every single one of them gonna get that work together. You know what I'm saying? You better click up. You better find each other and click up, boy, because you about to be alone in there.
And VX Underground gave a list of like the most notable people who worked this, so you can see like the credits here. Huge hats off to all of them for their work on this, because if there can actually be like some justice here, not only with, of course, Rostaland getting the money back, that's amazing, but also the people that did this being held responsible and facing real punishment for it, that would be amazing. Now, apparently a lot more information was uncovered about the individuals seemingly behind this, but This is all I'll share publicly here. Apparently, the people that conducted this investigation have already turned over all of their findings to authorities. So, there is a very real chance that these people will not get away with this. That's amazing. That's fucking incredible, because in crypto, there's a rug pull every minute. There's a scam every second. There's always someone losing their money in tragic ways in the crypto space. And very rarely does that go punished. And in this case, I thought for sure that was going to be the same song and dance here where they just delist the game and vanish. But the community did not let that happen. This is the result of a community motivated by a single goal of getting justice for someone that was wronged. They stooped to a level lower than you'll normally see. Stealing from someone with cancer. It ignited a spark in the community where they worked together to catch these evil people.
That's going to do it, y'all boys, man. Absolutely terrible individuals out here. You still from a cancer patient, man, you going to have to come see me. You're going to have to come see me. And I got some family that's still sitting in themselves, man. I'm going to make sure they handle you. But I don't really have to, because there's plenty of people that want your ass. You play with them cancer patients, bro. Come on, man. That's like playing with a little kid, man. Disrespectful. But, hey, moral of the story, man. Stay on the straight and narrow. You know what I'm saying? Get money the decent way, the right way. Stay the freak out of people's pockets, man. Stay in your own. Get your bag up the right way. But, yeah. Let me hear how y'all feeling in the comment section below, man. Go ahead, stream the rest of the channel. Binge it up, man. Like, comment, subscribe. And, hey, we ain't the richest, but we Richard. Here to save the internet, man. Let's go. Until next time.